No, I told you, Mark, I'm not going to go see the live-action remake of The Lion King, or even the Aladdin version with Will Smith in it. No, maybe someday, but not for a while. I'll talk to you about it later, huh?
Veston, you're on the air.
Oh, I have a review to do right now. Okay, I'll see ya. Hi, Professor Bruno here. Welcome once again to Veston's Review Show, where I review just about anything. Well, this is going to be my last review for now for the first season until about September. And why aren't you reviewing the best of Bernie and Bert or Where He Went the River Weaves? Well, I thought about how could I end the season on a high note, and something just popped into my head. What would that be?
Sesame Songs presents Sing Yourself Silly.
Oh, I get it now. It's time to get silly with Sing Yourself Silly. This video was the second volume in the Sesame Songs home video sing-along series, and it was released on April 30th of 1990. And sadly, this video, along with the previous volume, Monster Hits, was one of the last Sesame Street videos that were released when Jim Henson was still alive. But that's not all. This video was written by Christopher Surf, much like Monster Hits Account Higher, with Tony Geist serving as the head writer, and it was directed by John Stone. This was back in the days when one director can direct a whole show entirely by themselves. Oh, those were the good old days, huh? It starred a cast of performers like Harold Spinney, Jerry Nelson, Roger Hunt, Frank Oz, and Jim Henson, amongst others, and an all-star cast of celebrities, which I will mention later. So what do you say we get started, huh? Well, let's tickle our funny bones with Sing Yourself Silly. Let's get silly!
Know what silly is? That's silly.
Big Bird is the host of the program, bringing us into the video with 11 wild and wacky hits from Sesame Street.
Here come the silly songs. If you think that they are silly, let me hear you say, "Now that was silly." Then you can join in and sing yourself silly.
Let's start with the first song, the Honker Ducky Dinger Jamboree. Well, I've seen this. It's like as if Old MacDonald's farm was taken over by Ernie. Hey, it's more than that. Oh. This song was performed by Ernie and his friends, the Rubber Ducky, along with the Honkers, including my favorite green one, and the Dinger. For this song, he sings about the Jamboree as the Honkers, Rubber Ducky, and the Dinger make their respective sounds.
There's something very silly that we'd like you all to see. It's the latest, it's the greatest, it's the only place to be. It's the Honker Ducky Dinger Jamboree.
And here's some behind-the-scenes secrets. This sketch was taped on January of 1983, and it was directed by John Stone, who also directed the frame material for the show. And for the performers, we had Jim Henson as Ernie, as usual, assisted by Ed Christie, with Cheryl Blaylock as the blue honker, Brian Neal as the purple one, Catherine Mull as the green one, and Martin P. Robinson as the Dinger. If you want to see the behind-the-scenes footage, especially the part where Jim Henson talks to John Stone about the song before they start filming, you can check it out on the 40 Years of Sunny Days disc DVD disc set.
At the Honker Ducky Dinger Jamboree, the Honker Ducky Dinger Jamboree.
After that song, here comes Green Louise sporting Groucho Marx glasses.
Now that was silly.
On to our second song. We get Ladybug's Picnic, a Bud Light cartoon that was sung by Jim Question and his jug were lucky to find the banjo. This song talks about the joys and the sorrows of the ladybugs as they get together for a picnic. And the cartoon concluded with a firefighter dog putting out out-of-control fireplace with playing Ladybug.
Ladybugs 12 at the Ladybugs Picnic. 12.
Song number 3 is up, and this time we have James Taylor performing Jelly Man Kelly, with Howard Johnson providing the tuba. Now this song that James Taylor wrote was actually written for Sesame Street. It was a children's folks, and I know there was a version from 1980 where James Taylor sang the song alone in 1980 Grammy Award-winning album in harmony, but I think everybody's much more familiar with the one where he sang it with the kids. I wouldn't be surprised if James Taylor himself actually enjoyed performing it with the children.
One more time.
Jenny, come home, Jenny, come home. home, Jenny, come home, Jenny, Jenny, come home, Jenny, Jenny, come.
Now that was silly.
Let's go, boys.
Note to viewers, no cows were injured during the making of that video. We clear? Now give me 5. Song number 4, Waving Goodbye to You in My Heart, performed by Polly Darden. Isn't that a parody of Dolly Parton? Well, duh, yeah. Obviously, this character was created by Emily Pearl Kingsley, and she was quite a little bit of a fan of Dolly Parton herself, and so she enlisted the help of Fran Brill to bring this character to life. But there's a problem here. Fran Brill was not actually credited for this video, but here's something. Karen Prell, who was of Fraggle Rock fame, was credited, so I'm going to assume that Karen Prell did the puppetry for Polly to Fran's vocals. It's a possibility. I mean, it's not really what happened, but it's just a possibility. But anyways, the song teaches us about hearts, our ears, our hair, and our noses. And that dog is pretty cute, isn't it? Cute doggy. When the song finishes, through a puff of smoke, the Amazing Muffet and his duck appears.
Now that was silly.
It's pretty clever. Because the Amazing Muffet himself is sometimes a quack.
Hey, wait a minute.
What's wrong, Mushu?
Did this happen before?
What?
I love peanut butter sandwiches.
Whoa, deja vu. Anyways, the next song is short, but sweet. It features once again the Honkers and the Dinger. Only this time assisted by Oscars, Pet Elf, and Fluffy, and a Martian who do their own version of Old MacDonald Had a Farm called the Old MacDonald Cantata, using their sounds.
Now that was spinach. No, that's not it.
That Forgetful Jones is always forgetting. We'll worry about him later. Song number 6 coming up. This time it was Oscar's turn to sing, and he and his girlfriend Grungetta sing about the Everything in the Wrong Place ball, while these two are ready to go to that place.
Yeah, you look really yucky.
And you look yucky too.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad I'm going to the Everything in the Wrong Place ball with you.
The song itself was written by Stephen Lawrence and Kathy Rosenberg Turo, and here's something that you should know about this one. It was actually edited from a Sesame Street episode 2596, the episode where Gina had to take care of Irvine while the Grouches were on their night out.
Now that was Millie. Sally. Sassafras. I'll forget. Do you know the word? Huh? Silly? Well, that's it! Or is it?
Poor Forgetful Jones. He could barely remember anything.